But I always like to give you a little heads up. Maybe just tuned in and you hadn't heard. Now you can go over and check it out. Okay, Linda is gonna stay with me here, and we are gonna talk about one of the items I have at home, and I love it. Absolutely love it, because it does the work for me. Speaking of grout, look at this. In the shower, in the tub, down in the sink, maybe it's your car, it will do all of the scrubbing for you. Again, it's from Simply Natural, the electric spin brush scrubber, and you're getting an extension pole, so now you can reach up high, down low. You can stand over the bathtub and you don't have to get down on your hands and knees. You can clean it that way, up on the shower. You're getting multiple attachments. You're getting 2 colors to choose from here. Your attachments are here in the front, and it's rechargeable, so it's cordless, it's lightweight. This is gonna change the way you clean those bathrooms in the kitchen and maybe outdoors. $31.49. This is half off our normal price, the lowest price that we've ever done here. Again, I'm joined by Master Carpenter and home expert Linda Lyde is here. Linda, I love this.
Okay, so anytime you put a motor on something, right? I mean, it makes it fun.
Oh, it does the work for you, right?
So this is 240 rotations per minute, right? And that's on high. Now I can go down to low, and maybe if something's more delicate, I could go to 180 RPMs. The next is stop, but just think about that. Think about how much elbow grease I would need to do if I needed to scrub that fast and to whatever, right? Okay, so this weighs just under 2.5 pounds. It can reach with, I'll show you how to put the extension on it in a minute, but this will reach up to 38 inches. What's really nice about this is, like you said, I don't have to do any work. I gave this to my mom a few years ago when she was still living, when she was still with us. And one of the things that I loved about giving this to her is because she just was getting so old that she just didn't have it. And once I gave this to her, she was like, oh my gosh, cleaning is so easy.
Look at that, just
now, a lot of us don't realize how much that we have. Notice that I'm also pairing this with the Simply Natural cloth, because not only do I want to like scrub this up, but when I take it up, I want to get 99% of those germs up too, right?
Look at the difference. Look at the scrubbing, and you didn't have to. I've told you before, I use it on my shower, my tub all the time.
Love it.
Getting down your hands and knees to scrub the tub, that's terrible. And in the shower, some of the stuff that you can't reach and you can't get up there to scrub.
That's right.
It works so well, and it is so easy. I don't worry about having to go in and clean. You just go in, scrub it up. I take the little nozzle off the shower, spray it down, done and done. I didn't have to step up on anything, and I didn't have to get down on my hands and knees. $31.49 right now.
Yes, and you get 3 different heads. Now that's the dome head. I always think of the dome head as going into your toilet, but it's super good for other things.
Yeah.
Super good for your sink, super good for your tires, super good for all those things that just need a big surface. Now, my favorite is the crevice tool, and the reason why I like the crevice tool is because it gets in those corners that I can't get to. And I'm tired of using, if you use a toothbrush, those bristles usually break down. So let me just put this in here, and again, I'm going to use the flat head, and think about your tile. Think about that grout. Now, if you want to change this out, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to wipe this up with one of my Simply Natural cloths, right? But I want to show you when you change this out. All you do is you're going to pull this head off. When you pull this head off, you're going to see a little notch.
Okay.
You come in close. Okay, see this notch? It marries with this little notch. You see the notch there?
Yep.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this crevice tool in, and all you do is you just snap it in place.
Yeah.
You'll feel when it snaps into place.
Right, you can kind of feel, you don't even have to really look at it. You can kind of feel it, snap it on,
But when it comes to all of those, how about your grout in your shower? How about, this is what I love the crevice tool for, is the grout in those hard to reach places. Let's go over to our cookware, because there's nothing better than getting the cookware all put together.
And now you can extend it. I just want to point out the way we're using it right here is one way, but you can extend it. It does extend much longer than this as well.
That's right, and I'll show you that in a minute. You can use any cleaner that you want, right?
Okay.
So you can put the cleaner right on top of here, and let me just bring it like this. You can spray the cleaner here, or you can spray it right on here. All I'm going to do now, and you know how these really can get messed up, but look what light work, look at what light work this does, right? Now let me just turn it off because I would probably maybe use the crevice tool for this, right? But look at how that gets it all up in there. And now I can just wipe that in. Different areas like this. We sell a lot of fantastic pots and pans, right?
Yes.
And I don't know what it is. I don't feel like I put any kind of oil underneath my pan. Why do they get so dirty?
Right.
But they do. And so this is a wonderful, wonderful tool to use for the bottom of our pots. Now you can use the different, clay products to clean. It doesn't matter. But look at this. Again, I want to get all of this off of here. I'm using one of my Simply Natural cloths, but you can use one of your cloths at home. Let's just use one of these. And of course, it gets that clean as well.
And you didn't have to do the scrubbing. Again, the Simply Natural electric spin brush is doing the scrubbing for you. Now, Linda was just using the Aqua, and I want to give you an update because I think we had about 100 left. Okay, fewer than 100 now. The one you see on your screen right now, that's the Aqua. That's in that kind of extended version right there that I said you can extend it, you can give you that reach. Fewer than 100 in the Aqua right now. Again, we're rethinking the way maybe we're doing things, the way we're cleaning. Instead of getting down on your hands and knees, instead of dreading going in and cleaning that bathtub and that shower, get this home, let the electric spin do the work for you. There's multiple settings, there's multiple heads on there. You do what's right for you. But if you order now, we're gonna ship this out to you immediately. You choose between the Aqua or that white. We'll get it out to you with all three of those heads on there. That's another great thing that Simply Natural does. They know that everything you clean, there's a unique need for it, and they're giving you the head for that need. Yeah.
If you need the reach, this is going to give you 38 inches, all right? Let me show you how to do that. And it's very intuitive, right? You can see that this is the on-off button, right? This will turn it on and off. But right here, this will release the top of this. And now all you're going to do is you give it a pull, and this goes on here, and this is just going to clip in there. Right?
Yep.
And then this is going to clip in there. And now you have that 38-inch reach. If you have a boat, if you have any kind of RV, especially for your shower, the top of your shower, look at this. Look how much reach, look at the reach on this. 38 inches, right?
Yeah.
That is long. So if you have, I was just thinking about this morning. I was like, oh, I have to bring this in the shower because guess what? My showers, I'm having a really tough time now with the shower head because I have so much mineral that I have to just take this, you know, I take the dome and just really crank it on my shower head itself. Okay, let's go now.
There we go.
And we're doing grilling. Or maybe you did grilling and now you have to wait until the springtime and you got to start cleaning that grill. This is fantastic for that. And look at this. Look how this wipes up. And I like the dome brush for this too. I also like the crevice one to get right into the nooks and crannies.
The crevice, you can kind of put a little pressure on that crevice and it'll get in there. It'll really get in between those spots that you couldn't get into before. $31.49. Notice we're not plugging this in, right? It's rechargeable. You charge it up. We're not plugging it in. Lightweight. It's cordless. You take it around where you need to go, whether it's in that extended version or more of that handheld. $31.49. Right now, it is half off what we normally present this at. It's the lowest price that we have ever done for this. But if you want that Aqua, you got to be jumping into the ordering process. I'm being told right now, it is the last call on that Aqua. 809-990 is your item number.
Do you recognize this?
Yes, of course.
What is this?
Yes.
EarthBrite, right? If you have EarthBrite, this is a great tool to work with your EarthBrite, okay? Get it in there.
I have never combined my two.
This is fantastic for your sink,
this is a good idea.
And I'm using the crevice tool because there is nothing more gross and gnarly than that drain. And maybe around the faucet, right? Oh, it's just disgusting. So there we go. I'm going to use a good bit of that to get that drain clean. Then I'm going to use my Simply Natural. Why? Because it's going to take up 99% of my germs up here. But look at that. Look at my drain now. Just look at that. And I can continue to go on. Obviously, now you could switch out to the dome brush. I know that that would probably make a lot of sense, right? For all the rust and whatever. But you can use that, or you can use this crevice tool. And look at that.
Linda, listen,
Okay, you're gonna love
I'm
this.
going to get home and I've never used my Earth Bright with my electric spin brush before.
Oh.
I love that combination.
Oh, it's really, really good.
Oh, my
Super
goodness.
good in the
This is
bathroom,
great.
too, I want to say. All right, there is our cabinets. I don't know if you're a messy cook like I am, but
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
I have on my hands, I get it on my cabinet doors, and then guess what? I have to figure out to clean it.
Here's the bad news.
What?
Aqua is gone. Aqua has sold out. We knew it would. Congratulations if you grabbed it. And only a few hundred remaining in the white. If you just want to try it, try a different way of cleaning, especially your bathtubs, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, out at the grill. $31.49. You're getting everything. Look, Linda's doing the corners here.
This is, if you don't get it for anything else, get it for your shower, you guys. This will save your manicure, it'll save your hands, and it's absolutely kind of fun to watch that mold.
Look at that, just cutting through.
Yep.
Linda, thank you so much for being
Thank you,
here. It's a
Ty.
great time of year to kind of just like rethink the way we're
It
doing
really is.
things a little bit.
Absolutely.
Thank